All right, radio check, radio check, radio check. Hello, Shane. Shane Slawinski, our QA tonight. As we come to you live from the Viper Pit, halftime of the JV game, 29-21. Westwood with the late flourish there to break it open a little bit, heading into the locker room. We've got a big one coming up for you in just under an hour. The final home game of the regular season for the Vandegrift Vipers against the Westwood Warriors. So Shane, let me know how I sound here with this audio check. I hear the crowd mic. That's a good start. So waiting to see how I sound. My volume is good and clear. Okay, cool. Let me check one more thing here, and then I'll shut up until the start of the varsity game.
When you buy or sell a piece of property, it helps to have a friend in the business. Independence Title will pick up the ball on your transaction and take it right across the goal line. Independence is locally owned right here in Austin with deep roots in the Vandegrift community. Independence is also the Austin Business Journal's #1 title company. Work with the home team at Independence Title. Call 329-5299 or go to independencetitle.com.
Good evening and welcome to Vandegrift Vipers basketball on Vype Live. My name is Merle Bertrand, coming to you live from the Viper Pit on the campus of Vandegrift High School in Northwest Austin, Texas. Joined by Alex Matthews on camera. Our QA, Shane Shulwinski, as the Vipers get ready to take on the Westwood Warriors with another chance to clinch a playoff spot. Well, let's take a look. Call it up here. Without further ado, we'll take a peek at where things stand with just 2 more games on the schedule, including tonight's game. After a rough second half led to a 73-53 loss at Hutto on Tuesday night, Coach Jaime Sierra's Vipers come into tonight's game with an overall mark of 22-10. More importantly, remain in 4th place at 9-5, with now just a 2-game cushion over Hutto for the final playoff spot with 2 games left to play. Remember, a Viper win tonight or Tuesday night, or a Hutto loss tonight or Tuesday night, would send Vandegrift into the playoffs. Hutto has a tough road game tonight at Vista Ridge, so we'll try to keep track of that one for you. Worst case, remember, the Vipers are guaranteed at least a play-in game against Hutto if necessary. If they were to lose it tonight and Tuesday, and Hutto were to sweep the rest of the season, they would still play one last time to make the postseason. As for Westwood, Coach Brad Hastings' Warriors are having an amazing season at 29-3 overall, tied with Round Rock at 11-3 in the district as they battle for the higher seed in 6A Division II. Maybe. More on that in just a second. Westwood has lost their last 2 games at Round Rock and versus Stony Point by substantial margins, so the Vipers are hoping they're catching the Warriors in a slump. We'll find out here as tonight's game unfolds. I said maybe about being in Division II. Well, if Hutto were to bypass the Vipers, perish the thought, but if that were to happen, Hutto would enter the playoffs as a Division I team. It would bump Westwood down into Division II with Stony Point. So Westwood right now is a Hutto fan. Let's win tonight and spoil all their fun. We've got Stony Point versus Round Rock tonight on Vype as the Tigers are trying to close out the 3rd straight undefeated district season. They haven't lost a district game since falling to these Westwood Warriors on January 12th, 2022. Westwood fans will be cheering on the Tigers tonight as they host Round Rock. That sets the table here. We'll take a break and be right back for more of the pregame. You're watching Vandegrift Vipers basketball on the Vype Live Network. And we welcome you back to the Viper Pit. You hear the dulcet tones of the Vandegrift Vipers pep band here, getting the crowd fired up. The one and only Snoop Daniel down at half court, right there on the Viper logo. Longtime figure in Austin sports. Old timers like me remember Friday Night Bandstand. What a great show that was. We're ready to go here for the Vipers against Westwood. Merle Bertrand here, courtside, final home game of the regular season. There's an outside chance that we could have that playoff game against Hutto here, although that would probably be in a neutral court if it's necessary. There's also an outside chance that if the Vipers get the playoffs, they would host Westlake here. But that would more than likely, again, be over at Westlake or at a neutral court. Speaking of home court, the Lady Vipers basketball team will open up the playoffs on Tuesday night here against Westlake. That game will be on the NFHS network. Probably have a Vype crew broadcasting it. It won't be me because I'll be out in Round Rock for the boys game. But hopefully we'll have a Vype crew here on Tuesday night as the Lady Vipers open up the postseason against Westlake. That'll be a Vype broadcast on the NFHS network. I want to thank Stacy Weissman and the Vandegrift Boys Basketball Booster Club. All full court sponsors are Latham & Watkins LLP and Epiphany Dermatology. Our 3-point sponsors are the Underwood team, Heinz Pool and Spa, Quinlan Park Dental, and 4 Points News. Our game day sponsors are Independence Title, Ronda Drill Realtors, and Chicken Express. And our whole sponsors, Prep U, Ladies at Lynn, thanks to Sarah Reed, Rudy's Barbecue, Trinity Masonry Company, A-Plus Federal Credit Union, Gary Shanahan with State Farm, Restore Hyper Wellness, and Austin Title. Thank you to all those folks for making it possible for us to come out here and broadcast these games all season long here on the Vype Live Network. This will be the 22nd overall meeting between these two teams. Westwood leads the series 13 games to 8 after pulling away in the second half to take the first matchup 52-38 at Westwood back on January 7th. Tonight also marking our 784th Vipers cast overall in all sports as both K-Max Sports and now Vype since 2009, and our 261st Vandegrift Boys basketball broadcast. Those are all the stats for you as you get ready to go. Welcome aboard any Westwood fans tonight on the broadcast. Send me an email, voiceofthevipers@gmail.com, and give a shout out to your favorite player on either side. We welcome Westwood football back to the Vype Live family this fall. They have signed up to broadcast their football games with us. Of course, they started out as an old K-Max Sports client. I did Westwood football from 2007 to 2009 before coming over to Vandegrift in 2010. The guy that I tapped to replace me at Westwood has been there ever since, Rodney Rodriguez. Hopefully he'll be back to call Westwood football for you folks out there on the Vype Live Network this fall. We're about 2 minutes away from the opening tip-off. What a big game this is going to be. What a season Westwood's having. Just 3 losses, but all 3 of those have been in district play, and they've lost the last 2. The Vipers playing without Trey Block tonight. He had 18 points in the first matchup. He's still in the walking cast down there. They're going to have to overcome that. Hayden Brannon had 12 points in the first matchup. Thomas Burke had 15. Indy McBrady, the big fella, had 13 points in the first matchup over at Westwood back on January 7th. The Vipers win and they're in. They don't want to have to scoreboard watch. They don't want to have to count on Vista Ridge and knock off Hutto. They want to win this game, get a quality win against a quality opponent, and punch our ticket to the postseason for a 3rd straight year. We're standing by for our PA and our starting lineups and national anthem. See the Vipers gathered around head coach Jaime Sierra down there on the sidelines. Marking down the starters here. I'm sure this is riveting radio. Give a shout out to my mom tuned in from the great state of Illinois where it's nice and brisk up there. #1 Viper fan in the state of Illinois. Great crowd on hand for this district matchup. Cheerleaders are here. The pet band is here. Boisterous crowd in the JV contest. Six seconds left on the clock, and then we'll get underway.
Another round of applause, one more time.
right, so there you have the starting lineups again for the visiting Westwood Warrior. Number 1, John McNair. Number 3, Sumner Holland. Number 11, Tyson Woods. Number 15, Thomas Burke. Number 21, Indy McBrady. For the Vandegrift Vipers, 22-10 overall, 9-5 in district play. It is number 1, Brady Amon. Number 2, Chance Van Stavern. Number 3, Logan Weissman. Number 21, Trent Workman. And number 35, Jackson Antoon. The starting 5 tonight for the Vipers in the home white with the black numerals and trim. Vipers in block lettering across the front. Westwood in the burnt orange jerseys and shorts. White numerals outlined in black. Westwood in scripted lettering going from left to right. Vipers going from right to left, and we are underway. Winning you're in are the Vipers. And Vandegrift controls the tip. This is Chance Van Stavern across the timeline. Pass over on the far side to Weissman. Cross-court pass, Van Stavern. Antoon, left side for 3, off the iron, no good. And the rebound pulled down by McBrady. So Westwood's first crack on the offensive side of the court. Burke hands it off to McBrady. He's going to drive right side. Cut down by Workman. Back out on top, they go to Burke. Burke starts right, back to his left, back to his right, pulls up jumper right side and drains it. So Warriors draw first blood, 2-0. Vipers need to hang in early. Ball poked away by Burke, out of bounds. It'll stay with Vandegrift. Got to hang in early. It was 12-11 Westwood at the end of the first quarter, 24-21 Warriors at the end of the first half in the first matchup. Pass down low to Workman and a jump ball. Possession there will go back to the Warriors. Nice crowd in hand. I'm seeing some parents from Vipers past in the crowd. That's good to see. The community coming out and supporting Vandegrift. Pass over on the far side. This is McNair. Kicks it over in the far wing. McBrady spin move on. Workman goes up and hits it. So both of the guys that hurt Vandegrift early, or in the first matchup, have scored early here tonight. 4-0 Westwood. Van Stavern over on the far wing. Kicks it out on top to Workman. Over to Weissman. Vipers need a bucket. Good pass down low to Workman. Turn around, little running hook shot off the iron, and good. He has gotten so much better at that. I think I mentioned that last game. That body control and the soft touch. Vipers on the board, trail 4-2. This is Burke with it. Working off the screen, picked up by Van Stavern. Spins, lost the handle, gets it back. Good pass down low, shot up, blocked by Brennan. And rebound by Workman. Here comes Van Stavern, right to left. Chance to tie or take the lead. Across the half-court stripe. Directing traffic over on the far wing. Trapped in trouble on the sideline. A dangerous pass that is poked away by the Warriors. Blocked again by Brandon, but trailing the play up and in. Nice job, John McNair, 6-2 Warriors. Not enough hustle. Brandon was the only one who got back. 6-2. Van Stavern kicks it over to Weissman on the far wing. Cross court to Antoon. Drives the pass down low on the left side to Workman. Kicks it over to the far side. Van Stavern with the head fake. He'll drive in the baseline. No, he picks it up. Ball poked away and stolen again by Tyson Woods. Second steal in a row. Out on top to McNair. Weissman guarding him. McNair keeps the dribble alive, driving to the left post, cut off. Back on top. Dribble drive, McBrady. Backs it back out. Looking for the backdoor cut, not there. Back on top, they go to Burke. Burke. Nope, this is not Burke, pardon me. To McBrady. He'll tee up a 3 right side and drain it. Not a good start. 9-2 down by 7. Van Stavern across the stripe. Back on top to Workman. Workman kicks it over to Weissman. Weissman on top to Brannon. Over on the far wing to Antoon. Good pass to Brannon. Cross court, Van Stavern for 3, near side, off the iron, no good. The rebound pulled down by the Warriors. Good look, the shot wouldn't go. Pass on the right side to Burke. Burke, the Euro step, swatted away and a foul. Who are they going to call that foul on? They're going to get Logan Weissman. I didn't see much contact there. Free throw up and good. from Thomas Burke. As Luke Carpenter checking in, number 5. Vipers have dug themselves a hole here. Burke's second free throw sinks into the bottom of the net. 11-2 and a timeout. Vandegrift, as Douglas Jopping checking in, says, here we go with a must-win. Another beautiful Kauai Day, I think that's how that's pronounced, here on the island. Thanks again for being there for us who are so far away. Well, thank you for checking in, Mr. Jopley. Sorry, butchered the name of the island there in Hawaii. 4:21 to go, first quarter, down by 9 already, 11-2. Not a good start for Vandegrift. Got to get it together. A lot of time left. So the email is open, voiceofthevipers@gmail.com. So here we go. Vipers need some points. Passing the far side to Brandon. Brandon, little turnaround jumper off the iron. No good, and another rebound for Westwood. That time it was McBrady clearing the boards. It's one and done thus far for Vandegrift, and this large crowd is on their hands right now. And almost thrown away by Weissman. Vipers looking for a spark. Pass on the left side. Out on top, McBrady with it. Backs it back out. Give and go right side to Burke. And traveled. Took him a while to call that one. But the Vipers will get it back with 3:45 to go here in this opening quarter. Warriors with a 4 run to start the game. Vipers got on the board. It's been 7-0 Westwood ever since. Van Stavern across the stripe. Over on the far side, this is Henry DeFore, who's just checked in. Over to Brandon. Brandon pass to the near side to Van Stavern. Down low in the left post to Brandon. Out on top, DeFore with the head fake. Tees up a 3, right side. Off the iron, too strong. The rebound tipped up in the air. And poked away, loose ball in the court. Westwood comes up with it. Over on the far side to Burke. Kick it over to McBrady on the far wing in front of the Viper cheerleaders. Back on top they go to Sumner Holland. Almost lost a handle. Shot blocked by Workman, and the Vipers come up with the DeFore with it, and a foul going to be called here on Thomas Burke. Preston Kuykendall going to check in, the 6'3" junior. Comes in for Brandon. Great crowd on hand, waiting for something to cheer about. Inbound to Kuykendall. Over to Van Stavern. Passing the far wing to Weissman. Down low, right side to Workman, puts it up and in. Nice ball movement, Trent Workman with all 4 points tonight for the Vipers. Down by 7, 11-4, need another stop. 2:35 to go first quarter. Burke across the stripe, guarded by Van Stavern. On the right post, cut off, fadeaway jumper, right side, hits it. Burke with 6 in the ball game. Van Stavern across the stripe, guarded by McNair. Over on the far wing to DeFore. On top to Kuykendall. Good pass down low to Workman. Lost a handle, gets it back, and a foul going to be called here, I believe, on McNair, number 1. We shall see. Yes, they get John McNair with his first foul. (13-4), Weissman into Kuykendall. Little floater up and in with the run and hook shot. And Preston Kuykendall off the inbounds. Vipers seem like they've righted the ship. Now they got to get it in a run of their own here. 13-6, down by 7, inside of 2 minutes to go. See a lot of the girls basketball players here tonight. They've got that night off. Their regular season is concluded. Jump shot from the free throw line off the iron. No good. The rebound pulled down by DeFore. DeFore across the stripe, guarded by McNair. A lot of contact, no foul. DeFore keeps the dribble alive. And Coach Sierra is wondering why there's no foul called. The 4 will go up, and now they're finally going to call it. And foul number 2 called on John McNair. Viper fans letting the officials know they appreciate that call. Better late than never. McNair will come out of the ballgame with 2 fouls, and Sumner Holland comes back in. Weissman inbounded on the baseline. Gets it into Kuykendall. Good pass into the paint, and going to be a foul called on Luke Carpenter. Vandegrift just found something they like with that pass down low to Workman. Keep working that. 14 fouls on the Warriors here in this opening quarter. Oh, they got it into Workman, couldn't control it, but he gets it back, goes out of bounds to the Warriors. Tough break there. And now Travis Brandon going to come in for Workman, get him a breather here with 1:32 to go in the first quarter, down by 7. And here comes Holland working across the stripe, picked up by Weissman. Lobs a pass over on the right side, now in the paint, and the shot up and in. Luke Carpenter with the bucket. Down by 9 again, 15-6. The 4 across the stripe. Out on top to Kuykendall. Near side, Van Stavern. To his right, shakes off the defense. Back down on top to Brandon, back over to Van Stavern. Inside of a minute to go in the near corner. DeFore going to drive in the baseline. He is swatted away out of bounds. Luke Carpenter, 6'6" junior, wanting no part of that one. As Indy McBrady getting ready to check back in. Comes in for Burke. And now Workman will come back in for Kuykendall. Get a little more offensive firepower on the court. 54.4 seconds to go in the opening quarter, down by 9. Weissman inbound it. Out on top to Brandon, back to Weissman. At the free throw line. Gets it over to Van Stavern. Lobs it down low to Workman again, and shot up and in. That's working all night long. Third time tonight. 15-8. McBrady to his left. Out on top to go. Back. Number 2 is John Cho, who's just checked into the ball game. Turn around. Over to the right side, 4-3. Off the iron and in. The friendly roll for Dylan Garza. Down by 10, 18-8. And Van Stavern loses the handle. They're going to say it's tips, so the Vipers will maintain possession. 8 seconds to Workman. Far side, Weissman, 5 seconds. Down low to Brandon, goes up, and he is mugged, and he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. They're going to get Luke Carpenter with that foul. That's 2 on the big fella. So that's a big foul. And Hayden Brandon almost did it. Almost said Travis. Hayden Brandon at the free throw line to shoot 2, and the first one rims out. One more free throw coming for the 6'7" junior. It's 1 out of 2. Warriors are still doubling them up with 1.8 seconds. A heave from half court is no good. And a tough first quarter is going to come to an end here for the Vipers. They trail at 18-9 at the end of 1. We'll take a break and see if they can mount the comeback. You're watching Vandegrift Vipers basketball on the Vype Live Network. Welcome back to the Viper Pit. Merle Bertrand here with you. Got a Westwood fan texting in. Actually, they're our neighbors. Junior Landon Valerie, number 0 on Westwood, has his grandparents, Rosemary and George, his Uncle Felicia and Uncle Justin watching tonight from Douglas, Texas, located in the East Texas Piney Woods, home of Stephen F. Austin University Lumberjack. We are very familiar with the Lumberjacks in Grayland Spring around these parts. So thank you very much to Landon Valerie's grandparents tuning in. He wears number 0 for the Warriors. Second quarter ready to get underway here. Down by 9, Viper basketball. So here we go, DeFore. Trying to get it to Workman, and too long. The ball stolen away by Westwood. Pass over on the far side. Number 21 is McBrady. He can handle the basketball well. He's in the paint. Little hook shot off the iron, no good. Altered by Workman. Good job not getting the foul. And DeFore rips the basketball away. Now the Vipers on the breakaway. DeFore splits the defense. High off the glass. No good. And the rebound pulled down by McBrady. Just cannot get any rebounding. McBrady hands it off to McNair. Give and go in the paint. That was a travel, not called. Back to the right side, McBrady off the iron, and no good. Rebound pulled down by Brannon. Brannon over to Weissman. Weissman pushing it up the court, 2-on-3. Ball poked away, but Van Stavern tracks it down, back over to Weissman near side. Over on the right wing to Brannon. Brannon, oh, they're going to call him an offensive foul. Coach doesn't agree. Bang, bang play could have gone either way. Brannon does not get the call. And to go back to Westwood as Jackson Antoon checking back in with 7 minutes to go. Well, a little bit of good news, but it's still early. Vista Ridge leading Hutto 11-6 first quarter over at Vista Ridge. McNair working on Weissman. Pass here to the near side, McBrady. Hands it off to Burke. Burke on the left post, and the shot up, no good. The rebound ripped down by Workman. Gets it over to Weissman. Outlet on the right wing to Van Stavern. Pass to Brandon, right side, up and in. Great ball movement there by the Vipers. That's what we need more of right there. Back within 7, 18-11. Westwood trying to answer right back. Shot for 3 from downtown and drains it. Indy McBrady, his second tray of the ball game. Back down by 10 again, 21-11. Over on the far side, this is Weissman. And that ball poked away and out of bounds. It'll stay with Vandegrift. Weissman inbounded on the baseline. Out on top. Van Stavern for 3. It was partially blocked, but it worked into a pass to Workman. Back on top to Antoon. Thought about 3, pulls it down. Now he'll back it back out and reset with under 6 minutes to go. Over to Weissman. And pass intercepted by McBrady. Over on the right side of McNair. Behind the back dribble. He'll back it back out, hand it off. McBrady going to drive right side. Goes up and hits the shot. And a timeout taken by Coach Jaime Sierra as he sees his team down by their biggest margin of the night, 23-11 with 5:36 to go. Both of these teams very, very good defensive ball clubs. Vipers giving up 45.7 points per game. Westwood giving up 46.7. Westwood with more offensive firepower. They're averaging 65.2 points a game. The Vipers just 53.5. And you're seeing it here. 23-11 your score here. Midway through this second quarter. Vipers close out the regular season Tuesday night at Round Rock. That is going to be a tough game. Round Rock taking on Stony Point tonight on Vype. See if I can get a score for that game. So here we go. 5:36 to go, second quarter, down by 12. And Chance Van Stavern will walk it up. Over on the right side, out on top to Workman, between the circles, gets it over to the DeFore. DeFore to his right. Kicks it over to the right wing to Brannon. Over to Van Stavern. Lobs it down low to Workman. Perfect placement, and up and in again. Westwood has been unable to stop that, but the Vipers have been unable to stop Westwood. Down by 10. McNair goes up and is going to draw a foul here on DeFore, I believe. That'll be Henry's first foul for the 5'9 junior, and that's going to send John McNair to the free throw line. No, they call it on the floor, so no shooting foul. Pass inbounded to McNair. Working on Antune, double team by DeFore. And they're going to get another cheap foul. This time the foul called on Jackson Antune. Lobbed out on top to McBrady. Hands it off to Holland. Holland over on the left post will dribble it back out, guarded by DeFore. Now rolls a pass over on the right post. In the paint. Turn around. Shot blocked by Workman. To Antune over the left side to Weissman. To Brandon. Lays it up and in. That got the crowd a little bit back into the ball game again. 23-15. Back in single digits is the deficit. Need some more of that. Over to McBrady. I checked that. This is Burke. Burke with the floaters. Partially blocked. Ball poked out of bounds. It'll stay with Vandegrift. They just tipped off at Stony Point. They had the senior night tonight out in Tigerland. So we'll get you scoring updates from that one throughout the night. 4:12 to go. Down by 8. Chance to get it to a two-possession game. There's a pass again to Workman. And the reverse layup up and in. Clint Workman with 10 points on the night, all from that point on the court. And the Vipers are back within two possessions at 23-17, turning up the screws on defense. Off the screen, right side, Burke pulls up jumper, misses short, rebound tipped, and control on the breakaway. Here comes DeFore. He will lay it up, and in, the Vipers are within 4. Turning up the screws on defense. McBrady trying to answer. Crowd back in it. Back out on top to go to McNair. Long shot for 3 off the iron. Too strong. Rebound to 4. Chance to cut it at 2 or 1. DeFore across the stripe. And he lost the handle on the way out of bounds. It'll go back to Westwood. I think he thought a foul was going to be called, and it wasn't. Coach Sierra lobbying for the foul called as well. Doesn't get it, and he voices his disapproval with the officials. Vipers do maintain possession. Now it's a turnover. So they reverse the call, but the Vipers unable to take advantage of it. Here comes McBrady in the paint. Spin move. Down low, shot up and in. Tough shot from Luke Carpenter. Back down by 6, 25-19, inside of 3 minutes to go. DeFore across the stripe. On McNair. Driving to the baseline. Out to Antune for 3, shot blocked. And the outlet left side of McNair. He rifles it on the right wing. That's a travel. That's a travel. Oh, they're going to call a foul instead. He traveled before the foul. Wow, that's terrible. That's terrible. They're going to get Weissman with the foul. To McBrady. Out on top. 4-3, Burke. Off the iron, no good. Ball doesn't lie. And DeFore rips out the rebound. 2.5 to go. Down by 6 in this first half. And there's a foul going to be called on Sumner Holland. Weissman, DeFore, and Antune. Brandon and Workman, the 5 in the court right now for the Vipers. DeFore gets it across the stripe. Hands it off to Weissman. Weissman near side to DeFore. Lobs it down low to Workman again all night long. Missed the shot this time. Workman saves it. No, he stepped on the inline there to go back to Westwood. Boy, golden opportunity lost there. Got it to him just a little bit too far underneath the bucket. And the Vipers turn it over with 2:07 to go in the half. They trailed by as many as 12. Got it down to within 4 with the basketball. Need to stop here again. This is Cho. Back out on top. And they're going to get Workman with the foul. This will be a shooting foul. First foul called on Trent Workman. Luke Carpenter at the line, 4 points in the ball game for the 6'6" junior, and he make it 5 as he hits the first free throw. Chance Van Stavern checking in for Weissman. Carpenter hits them both. Nudges the Warrior lead back up to 8, 27-19. Van Stavern across the stripe. Gets the pass through to Workman again, puts it up and in. That's got to be driving Coach Hastings nuts that they haven't been able to stop that. Reverse layup, no, back out on top to go. Brady pulls up jumper right side and misses short. Rebound pulled down by DeFore. DeFore's been a beast on the boards. Chance to get it down to 3 or 4 again. Gets it across the stripe. Near side, Van Stavern. Out on top to Workman. And there's a foul from behind. Foul number 3 going to be called on John McNair as he went for the steal and missed it. He'll come down, or come sit down. Sumner Howland, number 3. Dylan Garza, number 4, checking in for the Warriors as McBrady comes out as well. Pass over to DeFore. To Van Stavern. Picks up his dribble, back over to Workman. Lobs it down low to Brandon in the paint. Little turnaround, hook shot off the iron, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Cho. Over the block, back to Cho. Over on the far side to Burke. Now out on top, in the paint, dragging the foot, back on top to Holland. Holland driving to the baseline, underneath the bucket, and a foul going to be called there on the floor. Oh, okay, stepped on the inline. No foul, he stepped on the inline. Viper basketball with 44.8 seconds left to go. Here comes Van Stavern. To Brandon, has the ball stripped away and stolen by Holland. Over on the right side, Burke up and in. .21 seconds, down by 8 in this first half. DeFore across the stripe. .10 seconds to Van Stavern. To Antune, 4, back over to DeFore. 2 seconds, puts up the floater from the free throw line and off the iron, no good. And that is how the first half is going to come to an end. Vipers fell behind as many as 12, pulled back to within 4, and they trail it by 8 here at the end of the first half. It's still very much in this basketball game. 29-21 your score at the end of the first half. We'll take a break, get the numbers put together, and be right back. You're watching Betting at Vipers Basketball on the Vype Live Network. Welcome back to the Viper Pit at the campus of Vandegrift High School. Merle Bertrand here with you. Alex Matthews on camera. Shane Shawinski, our QA, keeping an eye and an ear on tonight's broadcast. And you out there, as the Vipers trail 29-21 here at the half. Unofficial scoring numbers look like this. First for the Westwood Warriors. Balanced scoring with Indy McReady with 10 points on the night. Thomas Burke with 8. 6 points for Luke Carpenter. 3 for Dylan Garza. And 2 points for John McNair for the Westwood Warriors to bring them up to 29 for the Vipers. 12 points leading all scorers is Trent Workman. All 12 points from right around the bucket with that little outlet pass to him down low. So Workman with 12 points. Then it is Hayden Brandon with 5, 2 points apiece for Henry to 4, and Preston Kuykendall to close out the scoring for the Vandegrift Vipers. Down 29-21 here at the end of the first half. I'm just going to turn up the crowd mic and not compete with the marching band here. All right, halftime festivities wrapping up here. 29-21, your score at the end of the first half. In case you missed it in the pregame show, these were the standings coming in tonight. Stony Point taking on Round Rock tonight over at Stony Point, trying to go 16-0 for a third straight season. A Viper win or a Hutto loss puts Vandegrift in the playoffs. Let me see if I got an update for you here. Last time we checked, Vista Ridge was up by 5. Let's see what's going on. Second quarter, Vista Ridge leading Hutto 25-18. I've got a coach texting me, hold on just a second here. I got to take care of a little business. So 25-18, Vista Ridge leading Hutto in the second quarter. If that score were to hold up, the Vipers would get into the playoffs regardless of how this game turns out tonight, but they want to do it themselves. They need a win against a quality opponent, and Westwood is that and more. No way I'm going to try to talk over the nasty song. And Janice Sanders making her way up the stairs, the first lady of Viper football. 29-21, Vipers trail by 8 here in the third quarter. It'll be a Westwood ball, waiting for the officials to make their way on the court. Here they come. A Viper win or a huddle loss tonight sends Vandegrift into the postseason. Vipers would like to do it themselves. Down by 8, turned up the screws and got back in the basketball game in the second quarter. Trailed by 9 at the end of one quarter, fell behind by as many as 12. On the attack, left side. Spin move, into the paint. Sorry, got a good pass down low to Workman, up and in, and the Vipers draw first blood in the second half. My apologies, I'm getting pinged about another broadcast somewhere. Had to put on my administrative hat for just a minute, but here we go, 29-23, down by 6. McBrady on the paint, right side, brings it back out. Driving, right side, cut off, out on top of the key. Kicks it over to the near side. This is Burke. Driving left side, poked away, gets it back. In the paint, little running hook shot off the iron, short, rebound tipped up in the air. Workman may have actually knocked that one in by accident. They'll credit the bucket to Tyson Woods. And it's back up to an 8-point lead. Ball poked away out of bounds. .6:51 to go in this third quarter. And Toon with it across the stripe. Over to Van Stavern. Van Stavern starts right, goes back to his left. Now back to the right, shaking through the defense. Out on top to Weissman. Cross court, and Toon for three, far corner, drains it! Jackson and Toon with the tray. Got the crowd fired up and pulls Vandegrift back within 5, 31-26. Ball poked away out of bounds. So down by 5, Viper basketball, 6:10 to go, third quarter. Van Stavern across the stripe, pass here to the near side, 2 to 4. Pass down low to the right post to Workman. Over to Van Stavern, give and go, in the paint to Brandon. Back out to Van Stavern for three, left side, off the iron, no good. The rebound controlled by Westwood. McBrady comes up with a loose basketball with the answer. Got a lot of foot traffic in front of our hot spot, and it's causing it to cut in and out, so we'll try to adjust that if we can. And that ball out of bounds, it'll stay with Vandegrift. .5:30 to go, down by 7, 33-26. The forward inbounds it on the baseline. Kicks over to the near side. And Toon will tee up a three again. This one's too long. The rebound pulled down by the Warriors. Here's Burke. Right to left. Cut off by Van Stavern. On the attack, right side. Now backing it back out. Now driving on the baseline. Trying to muscle his way up. And a foul going to be called here on Chance Van Stavern, I believe. Foul called on Chance Van Stavern, the senior. Over to Burke, right side. Back and back out on the attack to his left. At the free throw line to the foul. Over on the far side, this is Burke. Back on top to McBrady. Hands it off to Holland. To Woods. Now McBrady backing it back out. 4:45 to go third quarter, down by 7. Kicks it over on the far side. Working on the baseline. Now McBrady backing it back out. Again, apologize for the internet issues. It's cutting in and out on both hotspots I got, and the Leander ISD Wi-Fi is not working. A lot of foot traffic cutting in front of the Wi-Fi, the hotspots here, and it's causing it to drop in and out. Westwood basketball, 3:56 to go. Down by 7 are the Vipers. McBrady on the attack, right side. Off the glass, no good. The rebound pulled down by Workman. Here comes Van Stavern across the stripe, left to right. Picks up his dribble, now he's in trouble. Lobs a pass far side over to DeFore. DeFore bringing it back out to reset. Kicks it over to Van Stavern in the corner to Antune. Drive it on the baseline. And he's going to be pushed by Burke, I believe. That will be foul number 2 on Thomas Burke. So 3:23 to go. Ball poked away. It'll stay with the Vipers. On top to Workman, over to Brennan. Back over to Antune. Good pass down low again to Workman. In the paint, nowhere to go. Back on top to DeFore. He'll tee up a 3. And he drains it! Henry DeFore with the much-needed tray. Pulls the Vipers back within 4, 33-29. 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Drive in the paint. Shot up is up, no good, but a foul going to be called here on Workman, I believe. He thought he got nothing but ball. The official explaining what he saw. Coach Jaime Serra wanting an explanation as well. And that's going to be foul number 2 on Trent Workman. Luke Underwood at the free throw line is short. That's not Luke Underwood, I'm sorry, that's Luke Carpenter. The other Luke, wearing the other number 5. Carpenter misses the first free throw. This place has filled up as Carpenter hits 1 out of 2. Nudges him back up to a 55 to go. To DeFore. DeFore over to Brannon. Over on the far side to Van Stavern. Over to Brannon, left side. Kicks it over, Antune with head fake. Now he tees up at 3. Drains another one! Viper shooting has come alive. Back within 2, 34-32. Closest it's been since 4-2. On the attack right side, Vipers wanting a moving screen call. They don't get the call, and instead they're going to get a foul called here on Chance Van Stavern. That is going to be 2 on him, I believe. Actually 3 on Van Stavern. And Logan Weissman coming back in. 2:22 to go, third quarter, down by 2. Vipers have fought their way back into this basketball game. Sumner Holland inbounded on the baseline, gets it over to the far wing. Now back on top to go to McBrady. Kicks it over near side to Cho. Cho in the corner for 3. Off the iron, no good. The rebound pulled down by Brannon. Chance to tie or take the lead. Here comes DeFore across the stripe. DeFore to his right. Picks up his dribble, in trouble. Pass near side. Antune for 3. Off the iron. No good, boy. This place would have gone nuts. Rebound pulled down by Carpenter. Westwood maintains the lead for now with inside of 2 minutes to go. Across the stripe is Burke. To his left. High up the glass. No good. The foul up and in, and a foul. Luke Carpenter with the foul. Who'd they get the foul on? They call it on Brannon. That's 2 on him. Need people to stop walking in front of the camera if we can. 36-32. As Luke Carpenter there for the free throw. It is up and good. Gets their lead back up to 5, 37-32. 100 seconds left in this third quarter. DeFore across the stripe. Off the screen by Workman. Now to his left. Gets it out to Brandon between the circles. 90 seconds. Lobs it down low to Workman. He will go up and in. They're making a meal out of that. And a timeout going to be called by Westwood. As the Vipers have made it a one-possession game with 1:25 to go in the third quarter, 37-34. Say hello to Moose riding in. Saying good luck in the second half, Vipers. Merle, bring them home to a victory. Doing my best. Thank you, sir. On voiceofthevipers@gmail.com. 1:25 to go, third quarter. Here we go. Pass over on the far side. Dribble drive. Now back on the top to go to Holland. Give and go. The floater off the glass and tipped up, no good. Rebound ripped out of there. Loose on the court. Still a scramble. Westwood comes away with the basketball. 1 minute to go in the third quarter. McBrady going to bring it back out. McBrady working. Kicks it out, near side for 3, off the iron and hit the strap. It'll be Viper basketball. So a chance to tie, or at least pull within 1 before the third quarter comes to an end. Here comes DeFore, up left to right. Across the stripe, 40 seconds left in this third quarter. And DeFore was pushed out of bounds, no call. As he's fallen out of bounds, he managed to bang it off of John Cho, so Vipers will maintain possession. 36.2 seconds left. Here's DeFore. On the attack, right side. And the shot swatted away. .3 seconds left. Out on top to Brandon. Kicks over to the near side to Antune. Lobs it down low to Workman again. And a foul called here on the floor. I think they're going to get Sumner Holland. Inbound, 2-2, 20.8 seconds left. DeFore, 15 seconds. Cross court, over to Weissman, 12 seconds. Out to DeFore, head fake. Splits the defense and draws a foul on the floor with 8.4 seconds to go. .4 seconds to go, third quarter. Weissman, far corner, 4-3 in the tie. Drains it! Drains it with 5 seconds left and we're tied. 1 second at half court and that is going to be in. The Vipers come all the way back. And a great round of applause from the crowd. We're going to keep it here, 37 all at the end of quarter number 3. Jackson Antoon with 3 3-pointers in the third quarter for number 35 to tie us up at 37 all. All right. Now we got ourselves a ball game. Oh, and that's important. Hutto has reclaimed the lead now over Vista Ridge, 30-25 in the third quarter. Again, a Vandegrift win or a Hutto loss would propel Vipers into the playoffs. And Vandegrift trailed by as many as 12. But they outscore Westwood 16-8 in that third quarter. And we've got a tie ball game with 8 minutes left to go in regulation time. What? Viper basketball. DeFore across the stripe. Gets a pass into the side. Poked away and a foul going to be called on Tyson Woods. That's his first. Just underway fourth quarter. Tie ball game, 37 all. Our stream is chopping up again, so bear with me. Packed house in a gymnasium. Hot spots are tough. Here's Antoon again for the lead, just off the rim, no good. Out of bounds, it'll stay with Vandegrift. Off the fingertips of John McNair. Inbound pass to Workman, up and in. The Vipers lead it. And a ball. Foul called here on the Vipers. So Westwood inbound it. McBrady on the far sideline. 7:38 to go in regulation time. Vipers lead for the first time tonight, 39-37. Here's McBrady. And traveling. Yep. Traveling the call. Vipers turning up the screws. On defense. Inbounded to 4. Pass here to the near side. Weissman lobs it down low to Workman again. Ball stripped out of bounds by McNair. Inbound pass to Workman. Shot blocked. Wow. Good block by McBrady. Over on the right side to McBrady. Brannon cut him off. Back out on top they go. Pulls up jump shot just inside the line. She may have been partially blocked. Westwood trying to save it. They get it back on top to Holland. Holland near side to McBrady. Kicks it over in the corner. For 3, left side off the iron. Too strong. The rebound pulled down by Holland. Maintains the possession. Trapped by DeFore. Back out on top they go to Burke. Euro step off the glass, no good. The follow, no good. Rebound pulled down by Brannon. Vipers have the basketball with 6:33 to go and a 2-point lead. DeFore behind the back dribble. That's got to be a push. Why is it not called? Here's Weissman. Off the screen from Brannon. Over to Workman. Back to Weissman. To Brannon at the free throw line. Looking for the cutter. A lot of standing around right now. Back over to Workman. There's a pass into Workman. Put it up and in! All night long. Vipers by 4, 41-37. On the attack, Burke. Shot up and in. Westwood needed that one. Pulls him back to within 2, 41-39. Here comes the 4. Nobody's going to stop him. Coast to coast, off the glass, no good. The rebound pulled down. A lot of contact, no foul. Vipers have to get back. They're going to almost throw it away. They do throw it away. Stepped on the inline for basketball. The intensity picking up. This is the liveliest this gym has been all season long. And everybody here is cheering for Snoop Daniel. That's what it is. Everybody's cheering for Snoop.
Way back in.
Time out of the court with 5:38 to go in regulation time. At the half at Stony Point. Stony Point 28, Round Rock 25. That's a good ball game. That's the closest Stony Point has been pushed all season long. Vipers fell behind by 9 at the end of the first quarter, 18-9, fell behind by 12. And this place was quiet as a tomb. Came to life late in the second quarter, really came to life in the third quarter. And the Vipers have reclaimed the lead if they can hang on. Five minutes, 38 seconds to go. Regulation time. Vipers with a 2-point lead and the basketball. Merle Bertrand here. Alex Matthews on camera. Fighting through internet issues. Fighting through trying to do a little tech support on the fly for another broadcast. Hopefully we can stay focused and bring you a good finish here. 41-39. Here's the 4 on the attack. Splits the defense. And the ball intercepted by Burke. And they're going to get the 4 with the foul. That'll be number 2 on number 0. Actually, foul 3 on the 4. So here we go. Sumner Holland. Backing it back out. Hands it off to McBrady. McBrady cut off. Little scooper off the glass. Hits the shot. Draws the foul. That was an impressive shot by Indy McBrady. They're going to get Workman with the foul. That's 3 on Workman. And we've got a tie ball game, 41 all. Westwood trying to reclaim the lead at the line as Chance Van Stavern comes in for Weissman. Free throw drops in for McBrady. 42-41. Now Stavern across the stripe, gets it over to DeFore. Inside of 5 minutes to go, that ball is deflected up in the air and is stolen away by the Warriors. Loose back on the court, but tracking it down is McNair. Cross court near side McBrady. On the attack, right side cut off nicely. Back on top to Holland, back over to McNair. Dribble drive, and good pass up and in to Tyson Woods. Now Westwood making a run again. Still a one-possession game. Don't panic. 44-41. DeFore across the stripe. Over to Antune on the right wing. Bringing it back out to DeFore. Coach Sierra directing traffic. There's a pass down low in the left post to Workman. Ball poked away, but DeFore gets it back. with the dribble, driving on the baseline, reverse layup up and no good. Rebound, Workman puts it up and in. Trent Workman saving the possession. Back within one, 44-43. Near side, McBurdy. Near side now, this is Holland. Hands it off to McNair. He'll tee up a three, left side, off the iron, too strong. Rebound tipped and controlled by claim the lead. Over to DeFore, in trouble on the baseline. And a foul called on McNair. That's his fourth foul. He nearly picked up his fifth on a technical. 3:29 to go, down by one. Weissman will come in for Jackson Antoon. The inbound pass to Chance Van Stavern. Hands it off to DeFore. Across the stripe. Near side to Weissman. Rivals the pass in the corner, lobs it down the low to Workman, shoved, and it'll be Viper basketball. Almost a turnover, but McBurdy stepped down the line. It stays with Vandegrift with 3:11 to go. Weissman inbounded on the baseline. In the corner, out on top, DeFore. He's going to split the defense. Off the glass and in! Vipers back on top, 45-44. Now get a stop, 3 minutes to go. Here's Holland to his right. Hands it off to McBurdy. Guarded by Brandon. No good, but he draws a foul. And Brandon will go to the line, or Brandon will draw the foul. That's number 3 on him. Free throw up and good for Indy McBurdy. And we've got a tie ball game. Comes up short, rebound Workman, tie game. Over to Van Stavern. On Stavern to his right. Thought about three, pulls it down, back out to Weissman. Cross court to DeFore in the far corner in front of the Viper cheerleaders. DeFore back out in the Viper logo between the circles. Keeps the dribble alive. Kicks it over in the corner. Weissman driving to the baseline. Cut off. And he finds Brandon cutting to the hoop and in. Hayden Brandon puts the Vipers back on top. 47-45. McBurdy. That's actually Burke. High off the glass. No good. Rebound tip. And off. Workman out of bounds to Westwood. Best crowd of the year, fired up. Best game of the year, timeout taken by Westwood. With 2:13 to go in regulation time, 47-45, Vipers on top. Again, we want to thank all of our sponsors. Stacy Weissman of the Vandegrift Boys Basketball Booster Club. All full court sponsors, Latham & Watkins LLP and Epiphany Dermatology. Our 3-point sponsors, the Underwood team, Heinz Pool and Spa, Quinlan Park Dental and 4 Points News. Our game day sponsors, Independence Title, Rhonda Drill Realtors and Chicken Express. And our whole sponsors, Prep U, Ladies at Lynn with Sarah Reed, Rudy's Barbecue, Trinity Masonry Company, A-Plus Federal Credit Union, Gary Shanahan with State Farm, Restore Hyper Wellness, and Austin Title. Thank you to all those folks. You see a lot of them there across the top of your screen. Without them, you wouldn't be watching this thriller here tonight at the Viper Pit. And a little buzzer at the scoring table. Not quite sure what happened there. Coach Hastings not happy about that because now the Vipers know what they were planning on running. Inbound pass over to McBurdy, guarded by Brandon. Coming up on the 2-minute mark, Vipers by 2. Westwood basketball, back on top. Dribble drive, spin, turnaround, kicks it out on top to Holland. Holland will bring it back out, hands it off to McNair. Double team trap in front of the Warriors bench. Spin move. Shot blocked, but a foul. They're going to call a foul. Foul called on DeFore. That is 4 on him. That's a big fourth foul. And the free throw up and no good. For John McNair, the 5'11 junior, 2 points on the night. Actually, 4 points on the night. That one drops in. It's a 1-point ball game. 47-46, huge possession coming up here for Vandegrift. Inside of 2 minutes to go, nursing a 1-point lead. Across the stripe, Van Stavern. Guarded by Burke. Off the screen. Gets it out to Workman between the circles. Over to Weissman, left side. Weissman keeps the dribble alive. Cross court, near side. DeFore for 3. That's going to be off the bank. No good. The rebound pulled down by Workman. And they call the foul on Westwood. Foul called on Sumner Holland. I think that is 4 on him. Physical game. Viper basketball on the baseline. 92 seconds to go with a 1-point lead. Into the corner. Van Stavern drives. Cut off. Out on top. Ooh. DeFore thought about 3. Pulled it down. Hands it off to Weissman. Ooh, almost lost it again. In trouble. Dribbles through the traffic. Lost the handle out of bounds. Westwood with 1:18 to go. Tough break. Vipers need a stop on defense. 1-point lead. Westwood basketball. Here's McBrady. Guarded by Brandon. At the free throw line. Now attacks right side, off the glass and in. Westwood back on top, 48-47. 1 minute to go in regulation time, down by 1. Van Stavern across the stripe. In trouble. And we'll get a foul. Call the foul. That's a 4th foul. 3rd foul on Luke Carpenter, 14th foul. 1 more and the Vipers to shoot free throws. 50.1 seconds left. Viper basketball. Weissman inbounded. Gets it in near side to Workman. Back on top to Brandon. Kicks it over to DeFore. 45 seconds. Back to Weissman. And the pass intercepted. Burke with the interception. Just didn't see him there. Over on the far side to Holland. Near side, 33 seconds. McBrady back over to Burke. 28 seconds. On the attack, behind the back dribble, pass, loose on the court. And a foul going to be called on Westwood. As Workman diving for the basketball, he was pushed from behind. Oh, they called it on the Vipers. One official called it on Vandegrift, one official called it on Westwood. And it's going to say a foul on the Vipers. They called it on DeFore, and DeFore is fouled out. Man, oh man, oh man. So Jackson M2 will have to come in for Henry DeFore, is fouled out of the ball game with 7 points. And at the free throw line to shoot 2 is Luke Carpenter. He is 4 out of 5 from the stripe. Missed the first one. Third quarter, Stony Point on top of Round Rock, 37-34. Carpenter hits 1 out of 2. It's a 2-point ball game with 24.3 seconds left to go. Will we see some heroics? Here comes Van Stavern, 20 seconds. Across the stripe with 18. Pass to the near side to Workman. He puts it up. Oh, missed a shot. Ran it with the follow-up, and in we're tied. Tie ball game, 7 seconds. McNair, 4, 3, 2, long shot, short. We've got overtime. We have got overtime. Why not? 49-49 at the end of regulation. So a 4-minute overtime period coming up. Henry DeFore has fouled out of the ball game. Trent Workman with 22 points on the night. John McNair and Sumner Holland with 4 points, 4 fouls apiece for Westwood. 3 fouls on Thomas Burke and Luke Carpenter. 3 fouls for Logan Weissman, Chance Van Stappen, and Hayden Brandon, and Trent Workman. It has been a physical basketball game here tonight. Vipers with 5 fouls, so any foul on them will send Westwood to the free throw line. Westwood with 14 fouls. Vipers need 1 more foul to go to the line. Brandon a tip-off against Tyson Woods. Vista Ridge back in front of Hutto, 40-38, fourth quarter. Back and forth they go there at Vista. Here we go in the overtime. And the Vipers control the tip. Van Stappen across the stripe to the near side. Westwood in the playoffs. Alley-oop to Brandon, slam dunk! What a way to start the overtime. Crowd on their feet on the slam dunk to Brannon. Now get a stop. Holland across the stripe, picked up by Antoon. To his left, hands it off to McBrady. McBrady keeps the dribble alive, look for the backdoor cut. It's not there. Back on top to Holland. Antoon all over him. Hands it off to McBrady. Spin move. Wild shot blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Westwood with 3:24 to go. We're going to have people blocking our camera shot, it looks like. So if that happens, I'll go radio style. Nothing you can do about that, unless you know how to levitate. Mopping up a little moisture there on the end of Vandegrift in the left end zone. 3 minutes, 24 seconds left in overtime. A Viper win, and they're in the playoffs. Holland inbound it, gets into the corner, McBrady. Back to his right. Now back to Burke. Burke, jumper from beyond the arc, off the iron, no good. Rebound, Workman pulls it down. Get a good possession here. Just hang on to the basketball and get a good shot. About 7 here to Weissman. Ooh, almost threw it away. Brandon, back to Weissman. Back to Brandon between the circles. Inside of 3 minutes to go. Over to Van Stappen off the screen. Cross court, near side Antoon. Thought down, back over to Weissman. Weissman hands it off to Antoon. Over to Weissman. Ball stripped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Vipers with 2:39 to go. They inbound it to Jackson Antoon. Across the stripe, 2:35 to go in overtime. McNair on him. Has the ball poked away, McNair with the steal. The breakaway, shot off the iron, no good. Rebound pulled down by Antoon. Caught a break. Whew, boy, that was close. Van Stappen dishes over to the near side to Weissman. In trouble. And a timeout. Timeout taken by Coach Jaime Sierra. The Vipers have just one remaining with 2:14 to go in overtime. How's everybody doing? 2 minutes, 14 seconds to go in overtime. Likely the final home game of the year for the Vipers, and they're making a memorable one. Girls basketball team is here. They'll be on this court Tuesday night against Westlake to open up the playoffs. Hopefully we'll have a broadcast for you on NFS with a Vype crew. Football's here. The band is here. Alumni are here. 2:14 to go in overtime. Vipers trying to punch a ticket to the postseason for the third straight year. Weissman inbounded on the baseline. Alley-oop to Brannon. In trouble in the paint, ball poked away and stolen by McBrady. And then a foul called on Trent Workman, I believe that is 4 on him. Coach Jaime Serra's wanting to know why there wasn't a foul called before that on Westwood. Must not have been a foul because they're not shooting, and they haven't marked a foul on the board, so it may have just rolled out of bounds. Westwood basketball. 2 minutes to go in regulation time. McBrady over to Burke. Guarded by Van Stavern. Burke directing traffic. And then a foul called away from the basketball. And that is foul number 5 on John McNair. He's fouled out of the ball game. An offensive foul called away from the basketball. The Vipers get it back. McNair just 3 points, but that is not his value to this team. He has been a spark plug for them. All right, big possession here. Chance to make it a 2-possession ball game with 1:50 to go in regulation time. Weissman gets it across the stripe. Hands it off to Van Stavern. Van Stavern keeps the dribble alive. 1:37 to go. Now attacks. Nobody stops him. Dishes over to Workman. He traveled. Boy, that was tough. Van Stavern had a wide open path to the hoop, and he dished it off instead. Workman didn't see it coming. Shuffled his feet. Now you got to get a stop. 90 seconds left. Pass over on the right side. Out on top, McBrady. McBrady brings it back out. 80 seconds left. Vipers by 2. Holland, shot blocked by Workman, out of bounds. It'll stay with Westwood. .118 to go. Westwood inbound it in the far corner. Inbound to McBrady. Brannon on him. Clock moving again. On the attack, right side. Head fake. Shot blocked again by Workman, but McBrady gets it back. They save the possession. A collision. They're going to call a foul on the Vipers when 2 Westwood players run into each other. Man, oh man, that is foul number 4 on Chance Van Stavern. And what's worse, it's a shooting foul. That will send Westwood to the free throw line to shoot 2. Thomas Burke, 12 points on the night. 2 shots coming. Free throw is up, too long. Our stream is chopping again. Hopefully it'll settle down. Hit 1 out of 2. Vipers still lead by 1. 51-50. Here comes Weissman across the stripe. Dribble drive, kicks it over to Van Stavern. Inside of a minute, 55 seconds. Van Stavern on the V. He's going to attack just over the right side, Brannon. 50 seconds. Stavern. And what do we got? What do we call a traveling? The ball will go back to Westwood with 36.7 seconds left. .7 seconds, Westwood basketball. 1 point Viper lead. Backing it back out. Our stream is chopping horribly, and a foul called at Antioch. Free throw up and no good. We are tied. 51 all. Viper basketball, 20 seconds left. A chance for the win. Chance Van Stavern, 15 seconds. On the attack. And what do we got? Time. .5 seconds left, 51 all. .51, 11.5 seconds left. Viper basketball, 11.5 seconds left. Over on the far side, Weissman inbound it. Foul was called on Luke Carpenter. That is 4 on him. Workman for the lead. Good. .52-51, 10 seconds left. All right. I don't know what you saw of that, and I apologize for the internet dropping out. This place was packed. It was loud. People were standing up. The signal was cutting in and out, in and out. I know the video was acting up. Vipers win 52-51 in overtime. In case you didn't see it, we'll get you caught up. Trent Workman was fouled with 10 seconds left. He hit the first free throw, missed the second. Westwood came down, had a shot from just to the right of the rim. Off the iron, no good. The ball was batted around, and by the time anybody came up with it, time expired, and the Vipers win 52-51 in overtime. They are going to go back to the playoffs and will face Westlake in the first round of the playoffs. I hate that the internet did that. I wish there was something that could be done about it. The Leandro ISD Wi-Fi acted up. Both AT&T and Verizon would not hold the signal. It's dropping again even as I talk. So I'm going to take a break and see if we can get it to settle down here and be back for the post-game show. Vandegrift Vipers basketball on the Vype Live Network. Sure, now it comes back just fine. 52-51, the Vandegrift Vipers get the win here tonight over the Westwood Warriors. And punch their ticket to the postseason. Merle Bertrand here, Shane Slawinski, our QA, letting me know that most of the time the audio was good. Just the video was freezing as the internet signal dropped out on us. And again, my apologies, really nothing we can do about that. This place was packed and a lot of people right in front of the hot spots, and that always causes a lot of interference. But you get the idea. Trent Workman with 1 out of 2 free throws with 10 seconds left to put the Vipers on top 52-51. And then the clutch rebound at the end of the ball game as Westwood came down trying to pull it out of the fire. They missed a shot. The Vipers get the rebound, and the Vipers are on to the postseason 52-51. Just out of curiosity, I want to see what's going on with Vista Ridge and Hutto. Vista Ridge leading 57-50. So it looks like the Vipers would have made it anyway. It's not a final yet, but I am sure that Coach Jaime Sierra and his squad would much rather get into the playoffs themselves, especially beating a good team like Westwood here tonight. And let me see here. 48-44, Stony Point over Round Rock. That's in the fourth quarter, not a final yet. I saw a Liberty Hill score coming in tonight. They defeated Leander, I believe. That was a good ball game at 25-5. We're waiting for Coach to make his way up here. 46-39, Liberty Hill over Leander. As the regular season winding down. Stony Point leading Round Rock 52-46 in the fourth quarter. So a good ball game there at Stony. I saw Coach make his way out here. Oh, he's making his way up here right now. All right. Give you a little slack there. All right, you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So how are you?
I'm proud. I'm happy. I'm really proud of those kids. Just grateful to the community for being out here. I'm great.
Man, I mean, fell behind by 12 points. This large crowd was sitting on their hands like they were sitting out watching a soccer match in 0-degree temperature. But you guys, with the defense, once again, the defense turning up the screws and got you guys back in the ball game.
Yeah, you know, I thought we had some one-on-one matchups defensively where they were scoring early, not some easy buckets, and we felt as though hopefully that would turn as the game went along, and I do think it turned. They stopped making as many tough buckets as they did, and, you know, and just kind of plugged along and kept fighting and kept staying in it, and that's hard to do, to not let go of the rope sometimes, but that's one of the reasons I'm really proud of these kids, because they didn't let go of that rope.
Well, Trent Workman, by my count, 23 points on the night, including the winning free throw there at the end. But 22 of those 23 points were from right underneath the bucket. Talk about that. It was there all night long. They couldn't stop it.
Yeah, you know, talk about proud. I'm talking about a kid like Trent, you know. I remember when I first got here, people would tell me, nah, he's not going to be that good. And I was like, no, he is going to be good. I was telling you he was going to be one of the best post players. Forget post players, one of the best players in the city of Austin. And he really dedicated himself to the weight room, which was a really important piece for being down there and banging
right.
as a player, and really took a lot of coaching and was and just really worked and got a lot better. And you know, it's hard being a post player. Those officials half the time I feel like, you know, we're not getting the calls 5 feet from the rim, that we're getting 40 feet away from the basket.
Yeah,
and it's just a physical, hard game, and it's not easy. And he did a phenomenal job, and our guards did a really good job of finding him too. So we're proud of that, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, those guys, all three of them, Henry DeFore, Van Stavern, Logan Weissman, Jackson Antoon coming in and draining those 3 points and those three three-pointers in the third quarter. That's what really sparked the offense, it felt like.
Yeah, you know, talk about a kid, he hadn't started a game all year long except for senior night. But, you know, I met with him this morning and I said, Jackson, man, like, we're going to put you into the starting lineup, not because I like you, but just because you've been faithful to the work all year long. You have not stopped showing up and working. And we always knew he was a great shooter. We just were waiting for a night where those shots went in, and that night was tonight, and we're grateful for that, and we're grateful for him and his work ethic and his commitment to his teammates.
I'm not sure who was more excited, him or his parents down here videotaping all that. Well, 57-50, it's not final yet. Vista Ridge is leading Hutto. Isn't it nice not to have to worry about what the heck happens over there?
Oh, it's awesome. It's great. That's what I was telling everybody. I don't want to worry about anything. I want to go out there and win tonight. And so I'm really happy about that.
Well, I'm going to cut this short so you can go down there and enjoy this with the fans and the community and your family and everybody. Congratulations, Coach. What a huge win for you guys.
Thanks, Merle. You want to say go Vipers?
Go Vipers!
She's hired. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Merle.
Vandegrift Vipers head coach Jaime Sierra kind enough to join us here on the post-game show. The team making their way out of the locker room to the roars of an appreciative crowd. Vipers get the win 57-50. They are in the playoffs for the third straight year, and they will not face Buda Johnson this year. That much we know. It'll be Westlake. And Moose writing in says, way to bring them home. I can't take any more like that. Go Vipers. Well, I don't think a lot of people can, but Vipers got the job done. They are in the playoffs for the third straight year. And we're going to go ahead and wrap this up here tonight. Scoring numbers look like this. This is very unofficial. Andy McBrady with 16 points on the night to lead the Warriors. 13 points for Thomas Burke. The same two guys led them last time. 11 points, joining him in double figures tonight was Luke Carpenter. And then in no particular order, I see John McNair with 3, 1 point for Sumner Honlin, 3 points for Dylan Garza, 4 points for Tyson Woods to close out the scoring for Westwood, who have now lost 3 in a row. They dropped to 29-4 overall, 11-4 in the district. And they will close out their regular season trying to enter the playoffs on a good note against Vista Ridge on Tuesday night. I want to get something queued up here and ready to go. For the Vandegrift Vipers, unofficially, Trent Workman with 23 points on the night. And as I mentioned, 22 out of 23 from point-blank range being fed from all over the court. And Workman capitalized 23 points on the night for Workman. 11 points for Hayden Brennan. The same two guys, actually it was a Trey Block led the Vipers last time they played. Trey Block unable to play tonight due to his injury. Hopefully he can get back out there soon. But Workman with 23 points tonight. Brandon with 11, 7 points for Henry DeFore, 9 points for Jackson Antune. Those 3 3-pointers in a row in that fateful third quarter to turn the ball game around. Sparked the Vipers. Preston Kuykendall with 2 points to close out the scoring for Vandegrift, who improves to 23-10 and 10-5 in district play. We will travel to Round Rock to close out the regular season in a game that means absolutely nothing in terms of the playoffs. But the Vipers will want to turn in a good performance and head into the postseason on a very good note. So what we know, let's call it up here. These are the standings coming into tonight. Stony Point in a dogfight with Round Rock. They lead it by about 4 points, it looks like. Let's see here, 52-46. Stony Point in the fourth quarter. If they hang on, they will be 16-0. Westwood drops to 11-4. Round Rock will either be 11-4 or 12-3. And that now matters. Those two teams have split their 2 games in the regular season. Hutto has been eliminated with the Viper win tonight. So that means that Stony Point and Vandegrift will be the Division II. Remember the new playoff format this year. No longer 1 through 4. It's Division I, 1 and 2, Division II, 1 and 2. Small schools are Division II. That's Stony Point and Vandegrift. They are locked in as number 1 and number 2. Westwood and Round Rock are tied for number 1 in Division I. So if they wind up their season tied, they would have to either flip a coin or have a tiebreaker round, and that matters as to who they would play. And Stony Point's going to win it, looks like. Stony Point now leading at 59-48. Thank you, Skylar, for that update. Looking over at District 26-6A, our by-district opponents, Westlake is Division II. They are 10-1. That's who the Vipers will play in the first round. Lake Travis is 8-3. Bowie is 6-4. Dripping Springs is 5-5. There's an outside chance that Aikens or Del Valley could still sneak in there. So other than us playing Westlake, nothing has been decided just yet in terms of District 26-6A. I think we will know a lot more about how it's all going to shake out by the time Tuesday night rolls around. You know what? That doesn't matter. The Vipers are in the playoffs. The Vandegrift Vipers have fought back from 12 points down in the second quarter to take a gigantic 52-51 win over the Westwood Warriors in overtime to get back into the postseason. Again, my apologies for the internet issues and being distracted early on in the first half by having to troubleshoot one of the other broadcasts, but hopefully you were able to follow it and up down the stretch and were able to enjoy a thriller tonight for the Vipers. Thanks to Stacey Weissman of the Vandegrift Boys Basketball Booster Club. Our full-court sponsors, Latham & Watkins, LLP, and Epiphany Dermatology. Our three-point sponsors, the Underwood team, Heinz Pool and Spa, Quinlan Park Dental, and 4 Points News. Our game day sponsors are Independence Title, Rhonda Drew Realtors, and Chicken Express. Our whole sponsors, Prep U, Ladies at Lynn, special thanks to Sarah Reed, Rudy's Barbecue, Trinity Masonry Company, A-Plus Federal Credit Union, Gary Shanahan with State Farm, Restore Hyper Wellness, and Austin Title. Thank you to all those folks for making it possible for us to come out here and broadcast these games for you here on the Vype Live Network. We'll be back with you Tuesday night from Round Rock for the regular season finale when the Vipers will take on the Round Rock Dragons, playing for pride and a chance to enter the playoffs on a high note. On behalf of our camera operator tonight, Alex Matthews, our QA tonight, Shane Shawinski, doing a great job. Our technical director, Suna Vincott, communications director, and my better half, Christina Weber-Bertrand, and everyone from Vype Media. This is Merle Bertrand signing out from the Viper Pit at Vandegrift High School for possibly the last time this year, where the Vandegrift Vipers had defeated the Westwood Warriors 52-51 in overtime in a great ball game. Enjoy your Super Bowl weekend, and we'll see you Tuesday night for more Viper basketball right here on Vype. Good night, everybody.
When you see a ship go sailing, when you feel your heart is breaking,